give an intro, bro.
What the fuck was that? Alright, well.
Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in.
You started off, bro. Because I'm not gonna lock in, bro.
Alright. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Unofficial Podcast. This is episode 4. I'm your host, David Alonso.
I'm your host, Axel Ibarra.
Alright. And now, just a little bit of a weekend recap. We actually went to an Ivan concert for the first time, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dude, I thought that was so sick because, bro, I don't know about y'all, but like, bro, that boy Ivan, bro, that man, God, dude, that man's something else. I thought it was so cool to actually get to see him. Like, I never, because if I'm being honest, it was like super last minute. It was super last minute for both of us,
yeah,
bro. I got my ticket like probably
the day of, no, the day before.
Like that day of, but like early in the morning, bro. Like it was like oh no, it was that morning. Yeah, it was like 10 a.m. or something like that. I got that ticket. Got a super last minute, bro. But hey, we still pulled through. Still made it to the concert. It's fire. He had the better point of view though.
Yeah, I got like a second row. Well, I bought a ticket for like it was the second row, but I saw a free seat up in the first row. Bro. I went over there and asked the guys like, anybody sitting here? He's like, nah, bro, you could go ahead and sit here. I was like, I bet. So I was literally front row at the Yvonne concert. It was so badass. And my ticket was cheap as fuck, dude. It was like $150, so it was pretty badass.
Bro, I know. I was so jealous, bro. I was like, bro. I was like, bro, that would have been so tough to see Ivan for the first time, because I was telling you, like, people were rushing the stage a couple of times, and it kind of happens like, because you know that they have an opener, right? And then she went on, and then people thought as soon as she went off, like he was gonna go back on. So people were rushing the stage, right? And it was like about 3 times until he actually came on. And I remember 505 was playing by the Arctic Monkeys, and I was like, bro, I don't think he's gonna come on because it's probably just like filler music for them to get set up and whatnot. And surely enough, he came on that one time that I didn't rush the stage. So I stayed in the actual spot that I paid for, bro. So he rushed
the stage every single time except the time he was coming out. And
bro,
I was like, what the
yes,
fuck?
dude. Because bro, who does that? It was 505, bro. Like Ivan does not. I mean, I guess it's like alternative rock, but
it is one of his inspirations.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I just took my L that day, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You had to stand on the chair the whole concert,
bro. Yeah, bro, yes. So like, I've never stood like so perfectly still in my life, and because I had to stand so still, my legs were literally shaking, bro. I was like this the whole time, and I remember the guy who I was sitting next to. He was like, yo, bro, like, are your legs don't hurt, like, from sitting up there? And I was like, bro, yes, they hurt a ton, but I'm watching Ivan, bro. I can't sit down.
Yeah, bro.
I just had to stay up, bro.
That's crazy. And that's because he's pretty tall, dude. We're slightly above average height.
Yeah,
we're like
5'10".
You're like 5'11", bro.
I don't know. I always get measured at 5'10", bro. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, he's 5'10". I think he's 5'11". But yeah,
I'll take that, though.
It was funny though, because he was just like standing there, and then we got my boy Diego and my boy Octavio were there too. They were out like towards the balcony seats, and I think they moved seats as well. They moved a few rows forward because I forgot why. Oh, because there was like an obstruction of view, and there was some open seats, so they moved forward. But they were telling me that there was this little kid that was annoying as fuck. He was singing his heart out, which is not bad, but he just had one of those annoying voices that it just was not it. And then on my original seat, I was talking to this one guy and this one girl that was next to me, and we were just yapping it up. Oh shit. We were just yapping it up for a while. The guy was from like New Mexico, so was the girl, and that's whenever the opener came out. She was actually pretty good, dude. The opener was badass, dude.
Yeah, Delilah.
I love the way she sang, bro. She sang so beautiful, dude.
Amazing. She could belt really nice and like real loud too. Like, I don't know, bro. I hate to say it, but she has a better voice than Ivan, bro. I
mean, yeah, she does.
Yeah,
she don't have better music, I guess, but
yeah, but
she has good music though. She does have good music. Like I like searched her up afterwards and whatnot. She has pretty good music. I feel like she probably doesn't get enough recognition for what she's worth. Because I feel like she should be a little bit more famous than what she is right now, dude. Because she has good music. But yeah, I was like right there. I had a small obstruction of view though, because one of the lights was like light poles, I guess, that light up Ivan on the stage was right in front of me though. So so yeah, it was one of those things. But it was still pretty badass because he was like right there in front of me. What else? Fuck, I can't think what else happened with
we didn't get to see him at the end, bro.
Oh yeah, they told us to fuck off, bro.
Literally, bro.
And then fucking Diego was like, what law am I breaking? What law am I breaking? I was like, what the fuck,
bro? Yeah. And dude, it sucked because so I got a hoodie. I got, you know, the pretty basic brown hoodie, right? But you know, your boy was trying to up the value by trying to get signatures on the hoodie, and I got Alejandro CORNEJO, that's like his bassist, and also his cousin. And I was trying to get Ivan, and I got some random dude. I still don't know who he is. It turns out
he was a drummer.
No, he's not the drummer at all.
Is he not the drummer? I swear he was a drummer.
No, bro. Like I looked at everything because Ivan did a tiny desk while he was on his tour, and it was the same crew that he had, and his drummer wasn't there.
Oh, was he not?
No.
His
drummer was a different guy.
Oh,
but anyway, yeah, I got some like random guy who was signing, and it's because everybody was like getting him to sign stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went like sheep mode, and I was like, yo, sign my sweater.
Because everybody was giving me signatures. And I was like, bro, I mean, they were like, you know, he could just be a random ass person in the Ivan merch and signing shit, bro.
Yeah, look. No, but I did get the bassist. That one's actually pretty cool because, you know, you get to see videos of a guy and it's just like, yo, like, he's a pretty chill dude. You know what I mean? I just thought that was so sick. But
I think they don't give him enough credit, bro. Like, honestly, because it's like, yeah, Ivan's I guess the singer, he's a star, but like he started his career with his cousin pretty much, like
yeah,
off his
dude,
TikToks.
they're always like a duo.
And so like, I mean, it's cool that he gets to, you know, he brings his cousin along, you know, because that's how they started off. But I feel like he doesn't get enough credit sometimes. But yeah, he's a pretty chill guy though. Like when he was at the concert and he was talking.
Yeah, really cool dude. He's like down to earth, honestly. I think that's how kind of most of them are, if I'm being honest. Like, because not even Ivan ever flaunts like his money or stuff. So
yeah,
that was always pretty cool. That was always pretty cool how like they're just kind of chill about everything.
But yeah, we all ran to the back. Well, we all ran to the back, and I kind of already knew where he was gonna be roughly, because like I knew the Coliseum. That's where it was taking place, the stadium, the event where he was gonna sing. I kind of knew the layout, so I was like telling them guys, let's meet up here, and then we're gonna go out there because he's gonna be back there. And sure enough, he was, or that's where everybody was at, and they had these railings blocking everything off. And then we waited there for like, I want to say like 15 minutes, right? Probably 15 minutes. After that, the police officers were like telling us to fuck off, that Ivan wasn't coming out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro.
And then fucking Diego was like, what law am I breaking? I was like, bro, this guy's gonna get himself arrested, bro. And yeah, we were just messing around. After that, Diego decided to be a dick, bro, and decided to go eat at walk-ons, bro. And I was like, dude, it's because the reason I say that is because they were finna close. They were like 15 minutes till close, right?
Yeah, it was like 11:40.
And walk-ons is like a 5-minute, maybe like a 5-minute drive, maybe a little bit more.
I don't remember how long it was, but yeah, it wasn't that long.
It wasn't that long, but it was probably like a 5-minute drive. So by the time we got there, it was probably like 10 minutes till close. And yeah, we still went in. And then this guy was like telling the server, I'm sorry, bro, it was this guy's idea. And I was just like, bro, dude, Diego under the bus, bro.
Bro, I just thought it was funny, bro. Like so the thing about me is whenever I get tired, bro, I feel like I kind of act like a drunk guy, bro. I don't know what it is, but like I just get tired and I just start doing random stuff. At the time I was just tired, and yeah, it was Diego's fault while we were there, and bro was kind of the server was kind of mad either way, so I was just like, yeah, bro, I'll let him make him, you know, make him be not so mad at us.
Yeah.
And they just kind of just like fuck around.
And you would think because Diego's a server, and Octavio, and this guy's been a server, right? But he understood it too, though. You would think that they, especially Diego, wouldn't want to stay, but he like, I don't give a fuck.
I think Diego and Octavio were the ones who were like most pushing at them.
Yeah, they were like,
that was so funny, bro.
Let's go. I was like, okay. And then Diego said, we're gonna leave a good tip, dude. I think you left the biggest tip out of all of us, bro. That's because Diego's like, no, don't worry, we're gonna leave a good tip. I was like, you're gonna leave a good tip, bro. Fuck I look like, bro.
That's because I didn't even mention anything about it. I just kind of looked at it. I was like, okay, yeah, I just signed it off and went off. And then, yeah, they told me much to left. I was like, bro, okay.
I was suggesting Whataburger because there's like, I want to say there's 3 Whataburgers in Odessa, 2 or 3. There's 2 in Odessa and then there's 1 in West Odessa, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up just going to walk-ons. And after that, we all split. I got merch. I got a shirt and then I got this little keychain that he was selling, which is pretty badass. Oh shit, it's upside down. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I was there pretty early, bro. I got there, I think I got there like at 5. No, that's too early. I got there like at, yeah, like at 5:30. I got there at 5:30.
Damn, where you got there at 5:30?
Yeah, cause well, he posted on his story that the merch thing was open at 4, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go get myself some merch. And when he posted it, I was actually driving by the Coliseum. Like I was just like on my phone driving right, and I'd seen, but I looked over and they were just like, it wasn't set up. They were just setting up.
Oh, like the tents were barely getting put
yeah,
up?
but he had posted on his story that they were selling it right now. The times, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go get ready and whatever, and I'll just head over here. So I got home, started taking a shower, got ready, took my time. About 5:30, I got to the Coliseum, and they were still setting up the merch table, and they didn't really start selling till like 6, because they were still getting it ready. And so I just waited in line at the merch area. I got some merch, and then after that, I got in line. So I was like one of the first people. I want to say I was probably like the 4th person in line. I got in line and wait for like the doors to open, and I was just yapping it up with this one guy that was there. He was pretty chill. He was 16. I thought he was like 18, bro. He had a full goatee, mustache, you know, like he was.
Ah, bro, must be nice, dude.
He was 16. And I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I was just yapping it up with him, and he was telling me how he wanted to go see Becky G because she's gonna be in Odessa as well.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh yeah, I seen something about that as we were driving.
You were driving by the, you were probably driving by the La Hacienda Event Center because that's where she's gonna be.
Oh yeah,
like
I don't remember. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, she was gonna be here in like October, like 5th, I think, something like that. I might be wrong, but it was in October, like sometime soon. She's gonna be in Odessa, and Angel wanted to go to that one. I was like, I low-key thought about it, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go to the Iwan one, bro. Just go see if she performs Segundo Chance, bro. So you can see Ivan again. But yeah, I was amping it up with him, and then I had to leave my spot in line because I didn't have toothpicks, bro. I was like, I'm gonna go back to my car to go get toothpicks. For real? But I told the guy, like, hey, you think you can save my spot? He's like, yeah, I got you. So I'm gonna go to the car, got toothpicks, and I got back in line. So you left the line just for some aesthetics? Just for toothpicks, bro. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know, I just feel like I just needed a toothpick. After that, that's whenever these guys had arrived, and I was like, bro, hurry up, let's get y'all, so they can cut in line pretty much. And then right as soon as they like made eye contact with me, I was already going in, and I was like, ni modo, bro. And then your ticket fucking, bro, that was so, bro, that was, oh my gosh, that got me so pissed, dude. So we were like waiting in the line, and that's the main thought we went off to go get merch, right? We got merch, got ourselves right, and we went back in line. And as soon as my ticket got scanned, I was like the last one to get scanned. They're like, oh, hold on, let me scan it again. I was like, all right, maybe she just messed up, right? But then no, he scanned it again. And then my ticket was still, it still didn't work. So then the lady had told us that we had to go to like check it out. So we had to get out of line, we had to go check it out, and then they actually gave us like a, oh yeah, they gave me this one right here. I don't know if you can see it right there, but they gave me a paper ticket, and I had an online ticket, and so I had to get it redone. And I was actually able to go in, but we went in line, we waited, we lost our spot, and then we had to go back in line again. So just for me to get in, bro. But Octavio, a real one though, because he went back with me and he was like, yo bro, I'll wait with you. And I was like, all right, bet, bro. So that was a real bro moment. So I definitely respect bro for that. Oh yeah. And after that, well, Diego had already walked in, and then that's when the rest ticket aired. So once they left, me and Diego was like, let's just go explore. So I took Diego to where like I was gonna sit and whatnot, and then we saw like on the thing, which I don't know what happened. It never happened, I guess. But you're supposed to scan a QR code, and I guess you get a free guitar at the end of the show, or yeah, bro, I was so
you get a chance to win a free guitar at the end of the show. and like nothing ever happened
at
so
all.
I was like, okay, but I mean, I really didn't care.
Yeah, I used both emails for mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened. I took Diego to the restroom because he was looking for them. And after that, my boy Alex was pulling up. He told me he was about to pull up, or he was by the door. So I went over there, said what's up to him, and Diego said what's up to him.
I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, he was there. And what else happened? I was like, what? My boy Octavio and Alex in the same Yvonne concert. I thought that was so funny, bro.
Hey, bro, Ivan will do that to you, bro. Ivan will bring he'll bring quote unquote enemies to friends, and eventually those guys will turn into lovers. Eventually.
But yeah, I thought that was so funny though. I dabbed him up, and then yeah, which I think he was also in the bleacher seats. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know. He was like
oh, like on the balconies.
Balconies, yeah. He was in the balconies area. He went with his dad. But yeah. What else happened? I can't think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the Yvonne concert. We just pulled up, had a good time.
Yeah, it was a cool little weekend boys trip, honestly. Like, I think it was super last minute, honestly, for just me and you. But I think for Diego and Octavio, they're the ones who kind of had it more planned out than we did. Even though they only got like their tickets like a week in advance. But
they got their tickets like 4 days. I got mine like 2-3 days ahead of time.
Yeah.
They got theirs for 4 days ahead of time.
Oh damn! And I got mine like a couple hours before the concert.
Yeah, the day of.
Yeah, pretty much. And I had to get another ticket right before that. So.
Yeah. And then I was so thirsty too, bro. But the waters are expensive as fuck, dude. So I didn't get a water.
Oh
dude.
really? How much were they? I didn't even go to check.
I think they were like $7 to $8 for a water bottle.
Damn, bro.
I was just like, bro, I'm not paying for that shit, bro.
Isn't that how much like a pack of like the water bottles actually cost, right?
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but
they
like,
probably cost like $5, bro. And
yeah.
They were selling it for like literally the pack, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
You get like a gallon with that.
So I went to the restroom. I was like the secret.
Bro, you drink poison water?
I did, bro. Bro, I was not about to pay fucking $5-7, bro.
Bro, you could have waited. The concert wasn't even that long, bro.
It wasn't, but dude, my throat was a little dry, bro, and I wasn't gonna sing with a dry throat, bro.
But yeah, that was so sick. I think my favorite part about the concert was, I would have to say the Quiero Dormir Cansado. Whenever bro pulled out the
guitar solo.
the guitar solo. Yeah, because I was watching on TikToks, on the TikTok, and they kind of posted like how he would do it. The thing about it is, so for our concert, I guess maybe I just didn't see it on another TikTok, but for our concert, the lights went out, and then during that time he like switched the guitar, and the lights came back on, and then they went back to the song, and he did the little riff, and whenever the lights went off, I was like, bro, this is not what I was promised on TikTok, bro. Like, I'm waiting for bro to do the solo.
The solo, yeah.
And then sure enough, he actually came on, and yeah, I think that was so cool. Like the lights went off, and then just out of nowhere, like, choom. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was so sick. I think that was my favorite part of everything. Like, that was so sick.
And then I think the best like, I guess, song that he performed, like performance wise, was like Curiosidad, bro, because it was just so badass, bro. Like the whole song itself, it was 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
And he kept on pretending to leave, which I knew he was gonna come back every single time.
Bro, he was like teasing us, bro.
I know, bro. He like pretended to leave like
and a few songs before.
Yeah, he got flowers. I was like right there. I was like right next to the person who had the flowers.
Oh really?
Yeah, look. Let's see if I can find a picture. There, Diego. Look, I was
yeah, but that was so cool. That was like a little 10-minute montage of things.
It was right here. Look. See if I can show y'all. He was like right there, right. I was like right next to it.
And that's as he's getting the flowers, right?
Yeah, that's as he's getting the flowers.
Yo, that's actually.
He got the flowers.
See, bro, look at how close bro was.
I was like right there.
I mean, I still had a floor seat, but like there was like a first section and then like a second section. I was in like the second one.
The only thing about me is I couldn't really see the screens. Like I could see the screen and
yeah?
that screen, but the very top screen I couldn't really see. I could see it right, but obviously
You had to like.
I had to look up.
It's like the first seats in the movie theater, bro.
Yeah,
It's
like
oh,
you're like, oh, fuck, you know?
oh shit, bro.
And I was like,
it's Ivan.
and but I mean I had a screen to my right, so like if Ivan was all the way over there on that side of the stage, I would just kind of look at this screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it wasn't that bad. It was still pretty good to have front row. And then what else? I'm trying to think of what else had this because there's a lot that happened, bro. I just can't think.
I don't know. I'd say it's a pretty cool weekend.
Yeah.
I think the part that I enjoyed about that weekend was the fact that in total we drove 3 hours. I drove 3 hours, or the road trip was 3 hours, and I drove 0 hours throughout that whole thing. 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Passenger princess the whole time, bro. It was amazing.
Bro, I drove the whole time, bro. I drove over there and back, bro.
No, yeah, I was just there the whole time, you know, just chilling.
But I pulled up on my own though. I pulled up because I have family over there, so I was gonna chill with them for a bit before I went to the concert. And I took my little brother with me, so I didn't go with the guys technically.
Nah,
but we all pulled up though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. Like I would say that was like at least my first real concert, and we had to kind of separate.
Yeah,
So
because it was all last minute, so
yeah.
and but I think the cool thing though is like, or what I wanted was just like, because I went to his concert last year, and he played this one song. I forgot the name of the song. It was like, "Y fue por tu culpa porque no valoraste." You know what I'm talking about? All right, the camera cut off for a second, but back to what I was saying.
Reyes.
Back to what I was saying. He was singing the song "Hasta el día de hoy," and I wanted him to perform that shit like on that concert. And then like whenever his Mirada album came out, I was hoping that he was gonna make like a cover to that song because it was so good. Like if you ever went to his last concert, his what is it, Terapia tour?
Oh yeah, that's the one I didn't go to, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to that one so bad.
If you gone to his Terapia tour, he sang us a cover to Hasta el día de hoy, and that was just such a good song. I was hoping that he was gonna make a cover and put it onto his album, but he never did. But I'm just glad I got to experience it because it was such a badass fucking moment. Ooh. Low key, bro. Something about like literally at this second, the second I just drank this, I think this is mid now, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
Oh look, bro. So we literally just went to go cop some different drinks. I got Liquid Death.
We look like bums doing it.
Buried Alive. Never tried Liquid Death before, but I think the cans are just so aesthetically pleasing. Like I was just really just attracted to the drink by the can. I don't know if I was supposed to shake that.
Oh, you be alright, bro. What it tastes like, bro?
It's honestly not that good. It's alright. I'm pretty sure all sparkling water's not that good. The beginning is good, but I think the aftertaste is just weird. It's really carbonated.
That's because you hate carbonated drinks, bro.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh,
This
fuck.
time I'll let it slide.
I was low-key kind of mid, bro.
Oh yeah. What else? What's another recap we can do?
Another recap that we have about this week. Let me think, bro, because I feel like there's a lot that's happened that just hasn't really. Oh, Winter Arc is starting. You know, I mean, it started today. We don't keep slacking like a motherfucker. Hey, but it's okay though. We start next week. I mean, we start tomorrow.
You can always start tomorrow, but don't start today.
Yeah, Winter Arc. It's October 1st. You know, you're supposed to get you're supposed to be on the grind, and I guess like I had a workout, but it wasn't a good ass workout.
I had a workout that got cut short by my mom. I had to go help her out, so obviously went to go do that. But no, yeah. Either way, we're back. We're gonna start try to get stuff together.
What's gonna be your goals, or like what's gonna be your Winter Arc? What's gonna be like? What are your rules? I guess you could say.
Just chill.
So I'm just a chill guy.
I'm low-key just a chill guy, and I know I'm supposed to be a chill guy, but yeah, I don't know. Now I would say probably hop on a cut, get that cleaned up. Maybe try to pick up more reading. I used to do it, I don't do it as often.
Me too, bro.
Definitely read more, and then obviously just outreach
Fuck yeah, bro.
or try something else, bro. Maybe something else will come up like that, like a clothing brand.
But like you don't make any margins, bro. Like fuck.
I just break even.
Nah, but I feel like for me, I think my things would be working out, obviously. I think I'd be on the bulk, try to make weight, but that's because I don't eat a lot. But that's because like I'm gonna be buying food or anything like that. So I'm just gonna eat whatever my mom makes, and if I could eat some junk food, but preferably junk food that has protein, like a steak burger or like just anything that has a fuck ton of protein. You know what I mean? I can't think right now.
Just a steak burger.
Like with avocado.
Yeah, pretty much anything.
That's
like
healthy.
even with chicken.
Yeah,
chicken
like,
burgers, chicken sandwiches actually.
Those are pretty good too. But I'll probably just eat good, but eat like shit at the same time, because it'd be better since I don't really eat a lot of meals right now, even though I'm trying to bulk. So that's gonna be my main goal. Outreach. I think what I'm gonna start doing though is instead of doing outreach for like a long period of time, I'm gonna try to create like get 2 hours of my day, or 1 hour pretty much, and just dial in, like literally no distractions, nothing, just pretty much just dial in, like make that deep focused work. And I feel like I could do a lot more in that than the amount of time I give myself on the regular, and then have another hour of like, which I probably won't do this, but I'm gonna try to, of doing my CDL, of just straight studying. But it's just like it's so boring, bro. Like it doesn't really capture my attention, but I'm gonna try to dial in on that. Obviously reading more, because I do read my Bible, but I slack on reading just regular books, like educational books. So I do got to do that.
For me, it's like the opposite. I need to read more of the Bible.
No, yeah. I love to read the Bible. I think what's funny is that you're the one that kind of got me into reading my Bible. Only because you would kind of like talk about it. You would talk about it, and like I would read my Bible, but like I was never like what do you call it, like an avid reader, I guess. Like I would just kind of like read things here and there, but I would never read a full chapter, like I'm in a full story, a full book, you know what I mean? I'll just like read a chapter here or there, and like I wouldn't read like a chapter and then the following chapter. I should read a chapter like in Genesis and a chapter in like Revelations or some shit, like just a whole different like book, bro. I would just be reading.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Bless you.
Fuck.
God bless you, brother.
Damn, bro. But that's gonna be my winter arc, I guess. Because I feel like one thing is I get burnt out a lot faster whenever I'm just doing that all day, which is not a bad thing, right? It's like, it's one thing like for us, we don't really talk about it. We don't really talk about like our business stuff with other people. A lot of people start asking us. We've talked about it before, but now more than ever we don't really talk about it, just because it feels uncomfortable. At least in my opinion, it just feels uncomfortable talking to, like, no offense, but like to a small-minded person.
Yeah, and this is like, they can look at kill stuff, you know.
Yeah, they'll kill your dreams, dude. Like if you talk to someone, they'll try to shoot your dreams down, and it may not be like they don't believe in you. They could be like they care about you, but they don't realize that they're shooting your dreams down. They'll be like, well, why don't you just do this, or why don't you just do that? And I don't like that at all. I feel like as much as they're trying to look out for you, they're still killing your dreams, you know. And so I don't really talk about my business side of things to other people other than David and sometimes my mom, just to keep her updated on what I'm doing. But or my brother Evan, I'll hit him up. I'll tell him about things sometimes, but other than that, I don't really tell anybody, just because like anybody I talk to, even if they're my friends or my family, and I know they care about me, but in a way they're still somehow structuring and like shooting down my dreams, if that makes sense. And that's kind of bad in the long run. So I just stopped talking about my dreams, or I guess my goals in that sense. Unless I'm not talking to a complete random stranger that I know I'm never gonna meet again, I don't mind. Like they'll ask me what I'm doing, and I'll just kind of let them know. And like that one guy at an Yvonne concert, I was talking to him, I was shopping it up with him, and I told him what I was doing, and he was actually very supportive because he does real estate. He was telling me he said he was happy because he made his first million in real estate last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
And he wanted to go celebrate an Ivy concert?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, see that stuff like that's so lit, bro.
And I was like, it's crazy, you know. And he was like, man, go for it, man. Shoot your go for your dreams, and like, dude, just just don't give up. And I think it's pretty cool because, like, you know, it's just a random person who's trying to encourage me because he had a dream, you know. And then there's people in my life who, you know, not necessarily put me down because they don't want it for me, but because they feel like I won't make it in that sense. And it's just like, it's crazy how a stranger could tell me to go for the things, to push for it, versus someone that I know that tries to shoot the dreams down. So
yeah, and I guess the thing for me is, you know, people always ask, like, especially like, I think me having a very traditional like Mexican household, right? My brother went to like be a cop, right? My sister's in college, and then me, I'm kind of, you know, I'm honestly kind of like the black sheep of the family, you know. I kind of just ran off, right? Well, not like ran off, you know, I'm still with them, but like, you know, I just didn't want to chase that like traditional education. And the thing that I have a lot of people, like the big question a lot of people always like confront me with is what happens if it doesn't work, you know? Like, what if it doesn't work, you know? Because there's always that question in anything. Even if you don't like dream that big, let's say if you just want, you know, something that's not even that far, you can get probably like a month's time, like, there's still a chance of failure, right? But the thing that always kind of like puts me at ease is like, if it doesn't work out, say if I completely fail on the thing that I'm going to do, whatever it may be, then the worst thing that could happen is I just work a regular job, you know? I end up living a normal life, work until like 65, and then you retire, and then
but at least you would live without the thinking of like, what if I did it, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's like, I think a lot of things is people tell you to try to figure everything out when you're young, and it's like, but that's when you should take the most risk, because you don't have that many responsibilities in a sense, right? You know, especially if you don't have children, you don't have nothing, like, it's just you in your own world. It's the best time to take responsibilities, especially if you're young in your 20s, you know?
And if you still live with your parents, like, look,
yeah.
Take advantage of that. A lot of people kind of like clown on people for that, but like, I thought about it for a long time, and I talked to a lot of people who have like just adults who have successful mindsets, and I hear a lot of stories, and they just say, yeah, bro, like, your parents are always gonna be there. You know, if you can live with your parents, do that, you know, regardless of whatever your situation may be. I mean, unless you have like a family, then time to scram, but other than that, like, you know,
try to take advantage of what you can and what's available to you in a sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I think I never really talk about business with other people for that reason, because they'll just shoot it down, and I'm just like,
yeah,
I understand you're looking out for me, but it's not helping, you know? It's like, dude.
And sometimes people don't even do it to just look out for you. Sometimes people are kind of like assholes, bro.
That's true.
And it's low-key weird, bro. Like, honestly, you never really encounter the assholes in your life. If you want something and it's low-key different, you're not really gonna encounter a lot of assholes in your life who want to build it down. Like, I'm being completely honest, that's pretty rare, bro. Like, in both of our lives, I would say. I mean, I don't know if I'm speaking for you, but speaking for me at least, like, it's usually pretty rare to find people like that. But then when you find those people like that, it's low-key a little bit weird, bro.
You're like, what the hell? Why you hating, bro?
Yeah, like it low-key threw me off. Like, whenever I like heard about it, I was like, whoa, what? Like, but then you kind of want to respond back with hate, but then you're just like, no, like, it's not worth it to have that energy, because energy transfers. That's pretty much all it is. Like, love and hate is both energy, right? And if you have that energy transfer into you, then you could transfer into someone else who doesn't even deserve the hate, bro. And that's pretty much just it for any person who's kind of hating. It's like, you're just transferring it to someone who doesn't deserve that, like, really. And I mean, yeah, I just always thought that was so weird, bro. Like, yo, like, why you a hater, bro? Especially coming from a person who's like, you know, low-key hated, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, but like, you kind of have like a self analyzation, and you just realize, like, yeah, bro, you're just a hater, and you just need to get your life together. That's why you're hating. And look where we are now, bro. So.
I think the crazy part is, me personally, I've talked to a couple people who are, some people who are self-made and some people who are doing well for themselves, and I feel like their stories are kind of aligned with what I'm doing in a sense. They would always tell me, just keep going. Like, as much as you feel like you're lost, it's like, that's like the best sign to know that you're doing something. And as weird as that sounds, it's so true. Simply because it's just like, if you know what you're doing in life, in a sense, you already have like a plan, then that's all you ever know, in a sense. Like that's all, like you have a trajectory there, you have a target. But whenever I guess you don't know, like something like me and David, we don't 100% know that this is gonna work, right? We don't 100% know that this business is gonna work. But I think that's the beauty of it, because it's just like you try to navigate through it. You try to you go through the struggle of like, not necessarily the fear, but like the what if of like, what if this fails? What if this doesn't work, right? But I think the way I see it is like, what if this does work? What if this doesn't fail? You know what I mean? And I feel like I think that's beauty in it, because it's just like, it's bad to think about the negative. It's better to transform your mind and think about the positive. And hold on, oh shit, I thought they had the window down. I was like, fuck, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I think a lot of people don't really chase their dreams because it's like, what if I fail? What if I do this? What if it doesn't work out? I think the coolest quote that I've heard, and I think Arnold said it, is having a plan B. It's like telling yourself, I'm gonna fail. You know, that's why I don't really have a plan B. I am doing my CDL, but that's not really my plan B. That's just so I can keep my parents at bay. Like, oh, I'm doing something. You know, I'm doing something with my life in a sense. But I don't ever want to rely on that. Neither do I want to ever rely on like any experiences that I have, like for welding or anything like that. Like, I don't have a plan B. It's just simply this and this alone. Like, a lot of people say, what if you fail? And it's just like, dude, like, that's not the plan. Like, my plan is to succeed, you know? Because if you give yourself a plan B, you're telling yourself, oh, plan A will fail, so at least I have this. You have a safety net, you know what I mean? The way Arnold explained it, it's like if you're in a circus, you know, and you're, you know, the tightrope. You know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah,
yeah, a lot of people,
like the trapeze artists, the ones that like swing people and stuff.
no, it's like a tightrope and you're just walking across it, and you have like this like pole or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He's like, if you walk across that and you have a safety net, you feel like, okay, you don't have to give it your all, because it's just like, if I fail, there's a net to catch me, right? But then versus the people who have fire underneath, no net, it's like, okay, now you have to make it, you know? It's not a what if, it's a I need to, you know? And that's just kind of how I view my goals and my visions. Is like, it's not a what if, it's like, I need to accomplish this, and I have a feeling that I will. Only reason I feel like I won't is if God has a different calling for me. But as far as of right now, I don't see or feel that calling yet. If I do have a different calling, you know, because these are my worldly desires. This is what I want. You know what I mean? God could want something different. God could want me to be a pastor, you know, and for all I know, you know what I mean? He could want me to become a priest. And so, you know, that could be my calling, and I don't become self-made, I become a priest. But as of right now, I don't hear that calling. There's no
Father
signs.
Axel?
He's a Father Axel.
Father Axel. I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna confess everything, bro.
Be like, yeah, I made my millions by selling drugs.
You want? Let me put you on, bro.
Oh, bro.
No, but I think an easier way to kind of just, the way I think about everything in terms of success is like, yeah, it's a little bit scary, but if you have tunnel vision, then you always get there. For me, the way I thought about it is kind of like weight loss, right? I went through like a weight loss journey myself, and I kind of thought about it. Like at the beginning, I had a plan, you know, I had everything set, but still at the end of it, I wasn't sure that I was gonna lose the weight, because I've never gone through a weight loss journey before. Like, yeah, and that's even the same thing about like business, is that there's case studies, you know, people who have actually gone through it and they've succeeded in anything, you know, whether that may be trading, whether that may be providing a service, you know, whether that may be doing a clothing brand, a software, you know, whatever it may be, right? And usually anything works, right? But the thing is that you don't know if it works for you, and that's how it was for me about weight loss. But the thing is, you know, I stuck to it, grinded it out, and boom, you know, you go down 2 shirt sizes, and it's just like, okay, like, that's pretty cool. And then you wanna taste of it, right? You get more. And I think I just transfer that onto business. It's like, yo, I don't know if it's gonna, I know that it works. I really do, because there's been case studies, you know, there's been people who've done it, and there's just too much evidence put in your face. There's just like, okay, like this really can't like not be real, you know? And that's how I just like to think about everything, or like in terms of business. Like, yo, I've been through a weight loss journey, so I have that what is it called? That word that delayed gratification in my head, right?
Oh yeah, delayed
So
gratification.
yeah, so I just have that. That's kind of just what I was gonna go
Yeah,
off.
that's the biggest thing too, delayed gratification, because everybody thinks like, okay, your business is gonna work like that, and it's like it's not. You know, some people would ask me, so like, how's that business thing going, bro? Have you made any money yet? I was like, no, bro. Like, dude, this takes time. You know, it's not like I start my business today and I'm making money tomorrow, right? If it's that easy, then something's wrong, and you're more likely, as fast as you made that money, it's gonna be as fast as you're gonna lose it. You know, it's like,
Unless you get the lottery.
yeah.
Then, but that's like
Even people like that, they don't know how to manage their money, and they end up losing it.
they're
Right?
like the very big percentile of lottery winners who always just lose everything.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
That's really unfortunate too, bro. Like people just don't know how to manage it.
But yeah, I think it's a process. You know, having delayed gratification. You know, it's not like, I understand that it's not gonna take me a week, you know, to get it done. It's gonna take me longer. You know, it might take me months, it might take me a year, it might take me a few years, right? But fuck. But yeah, like it cut off because my file was
Talk to her.
But yeah, like I was saying with that delayed gratification, I understand it's not gonna take me a week. It will take me longer. It might take me a few months. It might take me a year. It might take me a few years, right? But eventually you'll get there, and I feel like that's with anything. As long as you put in the work, put in the effort, you know, the chances of you not making it is pretty slim, you know. Now, granted, there is those cases where it's like, well, how does that make sense? Because, you know, there's a bunch of artists who put in the work, who try their best, but they still don't make it. There's a bunch of people who dedicate their time into their art, you know, whatever that may be, to their craft, and they don't make it. But I feel like a good percent of it also has to be luck, you know, when it comes to the business world.
I think marketing as well, dude.
Yeah, you have to putting yourself out there too, like marketing yourself, making sure you know, get more attention, you know, come across other people's screens and stuff, you know. It's like,
Yeah, in any form of art, whether it may be like on a canvas, through music, through anything else, any form of like expression.
yeah,
That's the problem that a lot of people face. It's not really about the quality of work, because anyone can do good quality work if you just give them enough time and if they want to do it. But you have to know how to market yourself, and that's like the part that a lot of people don't get, a lot of people don't understand, is that's the biggest part. Because honestly, whenever I see someone who's going into an art, I'm just like, okay, that's a business. I think of that exactly like that. But a lot of people don't know that. Like, they don't think about it that way. But in reality, an art is kind of a business.
hell yeah. But even with sports and stuff, you know, you go out to like scrimmages and whatever, that's like kind of marketing yourself. You're trying to get yourself seen. You can't just train and then not go out to practice, whether it be you're fighting and you don't, or you're playing soccer, you're playing football. You know, you're not like actually performing. You're a badass, you love the sport and you're good at it, but if you don't go out there and actually compete and do the things, you know, you're not going to get seen by a scout or someone who, you know, potentially could lead you to somewhere even better. You know, it's like the same thing with your art, your music. If you're not performing in different areas, if you can't put yourself out there and you just sing, then you're not gonna make it, you know, because you're not putting yourself out there. The only way you're gonna make yourself, like Ivan, for instance, bro. That guy would just started posting TikToks, and I mean,
Yeah,
he wasn't
dude,
by himself.
he made a whole career out of that, bro. That's
literally
crazy.
started off with TikToks, you know, because he was marketing himself in a sense, and eventually he got big, and got signed to a record label, and after that he finished with the record label, and I think he's on his own now. I think
He's independent.
yeah, he's an independent artist now,
And now he has like hella people going crazy over his music, bro.
which is crazy, you know, all because he marketed himself. But I'm guarantee you, if he didn't market himself, he probably would have been a badass singer, but no one knows him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So-
like, if you're being honest, if you want to make that into a career, then it doesn't matter if like you don't market yourself, you know. And I believe that arts should be appreciated, you know. And a lot of people don't know that it is a business. To, you know, you have to be very tactical if you want to have your art be appreciated. You know, it's not really just gonna happen. But yeah.
Ah, man, I switched spots because it was getting too fucking hot. Bro, I wanna go train, bro. I haven't trained in a minute, bro. Oh, shit. I haven't trained in a minute, bro. That's because, like, I just become, like, a night owl, which I'm trying to change now. I'm trying to go back to my morning routines. But once I go back into that, I'm gonna start going to training again. Because low-key, I'm not very confident in my fighting anymore again, bro. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass beat, bro. I feel like I get my ass beat by you, and that's because you haven't been training longer than I have, bro. That's how horrible outfit right now, dude.
Damn, bro, you're making me sound like I'm an ass fighter, bro.
No,
That
I'm
was
just-
alright, ass.
No, I'm saying
Loki wasn't crazy.
that you haven't been in training in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've been in training more recently, and I feel like you could beat my ass, bro, because I haven't been going.
No, that's actually one thing, bro. I kind of noticed about me, at least, is like whenever I like get the flow state with something, like in the flow state with soccer by doing oversteps, like CR7, or even with fighting, like getting in my wide stance, like the Irishman Conor McGregor. Bro, I lucky don't lose that, bro. Like, give me like 15 minutes, and I'll get back to where I was, which is low-key crazy. I feel like I can't lose like a skill that I've had unless it was like for a certain while. Like even with skateboarding, bro, I still have all my tricks. It just takes me a little bit longer to get them. But like still, like
You get back into it.
yeah, like it's not even that long. Like I'll always get back into it that same day that I go back, which is always so crazy. Like I don't know. I guess maybe I just took the time to actually learn them, like get them down, like dial it, or I don't know what it is. I guess I was just real
I
flowy.
think that's another thing, dude. Because even now, like when I had taken a long break, because I moved to Odessa, and when I came back, when I went again, I got better. Like even though I wasn't in training, I like coach says that he was saying that I was getting better, like my techniques and everything. And, like he was very proud of me or whatever. Which I thought was crazy because I was just like, dude, like I haven't even trained in a while, right? Obviously the first day I was complete shit, right? But I guess my work ethic just kind of helped in that because he saw the way I was training and he actually like was very proud of me. And then like I was throwing some good flying knees, which is one thing I completely sucked at, and I was just like, he was making us train that, and I kept doing it and I kept doing it. And then we have his name's Coach Peanut and Coach Lino. They're both pretty good at kickboxing. And he was telling me to use, is that Vincent over there? No, never mind. And they were telling me to kind of use my hips to thrust with that knee, so like I kind of go with it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like kind of like you're doing your stroke game, bro.
Yeah,
in a way,
pretty
like,
much. And so when I was doing flying knees, I was incorporating that with the flying knee, and I got better at it. And coach was telling me that I was doing pretty good. So I think it's pretty cool. And just in general with my fighting, like he saw my kicks were getting better, my punches were getting better. So it's not that like I feel like I completely suck. Like I feel like I could still beat someone up, right? But it's not like I feel like I can't beat a fighter up, if that makes sense to me. Like I feel like just a regular, like a person who does know how to fight, just on my same skill level, would pretty much beat me, just because like I feel like I haven't trained in a minute. But who knows? I feel like my floor game was pretty good defense wise.
I feel like that's something you can't lose at all. Is floor.
The floor game, yeah, I feel like that thing just sticks with you, bro. Like I don't know though. Low key though, I think my floor game's good, and then I get like proven wrong by coach and sensei though. But that's because they're badasses though. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got my defense like this, but sensei just plays with you, bro. He'll like trap you into like he'll take you into a trap. He makes you think you're doing good, and out of nowhere he sets you up for something else that you weren't even expecting. I put sensei in a crucifix, but I didn't have it locked, and I thought I did. And the funny thing is, he was letting me lock it. He's like, you don't have it locked, right? So he was like waiting for me to lock it, and I couldn't lock it, bro, because I had my legs switched up, and I couldn't tell. And so I think it was funny because he could have gotten out at any time. If I had locked it, he probably wouldn't have gotten out. In the sense of like, in that sense, like of it being locked, I'm sure he would find a way out. But he could have just, done that. And but he just stayed like that, waiting for me to get it done. And then eventually I got it done. And then he tried rolling over, but then the bell rang. But yeah, I love MMA, bro. I think it's something that I will stick with.
But I think it's just so useful, like, especially for women, because I remember one time I went against like bro, she was just a blue belt, bro, in jiu-jitsu. And for those of you know who that is, it's like a second rank in jiu-jitsu. But like, there's obviously like the marks.
Oh shit.
But we're not gonna get into that, right? I just think it's a lot. Let's get into the weeds of it. But yeah, I mean, one time I had to roll with a blue belt jiu-jitsu lady, and I couldn't get her at the time, And that's because obviously we were both starting off at the time, being Chino, right? And we had just gone to like the extreme, where we went to go cross train, and dude, it was so crazy. Like I couldn't like get her in a lock or anything, and
yeah.
I mean, she couldn't get me in a lock either, but it was just so crazy. It's like it's a dance, you know, kind of, you just have to be able to flow. And then there was another guy, like, keep in mind, I'm like 200 pounds, so I'm not like light, you know, I'm pretty heavy. And he was heavier than me. I want to say he's probably about like 220 to 230. And I was able to get him in a lock like 5 different times. And he was, keep in mind, he was more muscle than I am, bro. Like, I'm just an 18-year-old kid, and I'm not all muscle, you know. But this guy was like more muscle than me. And it's crazy, like, he was a whole dude, and I was able to submit him, bro. Even a lady, you can't submit her if she just knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I think what's crazy is like strength doesn't matter, because even when Henry used to go, my little brother, I don't know if y'all know him. He's a short kid.
He has a bowl cut.
Bowl cut.
And
he's shorter. He's short for his age, but
he has a bowl cut.
Even with him, I would train with him sometimes, and and when I was training with him, he learned that size didn't really matter, which is a cool thing, because then now he's kind of it gave him
for everything, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Nah. He knew that size didn't matter, because like I was teaching him, because he would always think it was just pure strength, you know. But what's funny is that he was able to like hip thrust me off him. Like, I was on top of him, and I was like, dude, don't use like your back or anything. Just use your hips and throw me off, right? Obviously, I was able to control him because he's little, right? But it's the fact that he's able to hip thrust me off of him, you know. And I'm a heavy guy, and I'm like at the time I was probably like 190.
Yeah, 190. He's like a little ass kid.
He's a little ass kid who probably weighs like less than 100 pounds.
Yeah, that's what they always say. It's always the motion of the ocean.
No, but yeah,
size doesn't matter, bro.
It's the technique that you use. That's not okay. We're talking about rolling here.
It's a technique that you use.
It's a technique, right?
Use your hips, and size doesn't matter. So basically, the points we covered.
He would thrust me, and he'd like thrust me off of him, right?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I could beat the guy, right? Because I'm older than I'm like stronger, right? But it's the fact that if he was my age, right, and he was able to do that, it's like, dude, just like the growth, you know. If you start off that little and you're able to do that, and then you just go you grow older, you know how better you get. And when I was in Odessa, I trained for like a week or two over there. Dude, it was expensive, so I stopped training. I want to say he was 12 years old, right? And I was new, so he was like, I want to roll with you. And I guess they thought I was new. I mean, I was new, I guess, right? But they thought I was new completely to the sport.
They didn't think you were seasoned, bro.
Yeah, they thought I was like a fresh meat who they could just play with, like, throw me around, right? But this kid, I mean, he didn't throw me around, right? I let him, but I didn't expect him to, like, he grabbed me, like, right here, right? And then he went like this, bro, and he just fucking threw me over, bro. And that shit tripped me out, bro. I was like, bro, this guy's 12. And he fucking just, and I just fell to the ground. And well, I was stronger with him, so I was able to control his arms. But he was still pretty fast. He was rolling around, and he got a choke on me. Like the rear naked. But I remember I learned Sensei did this to me, so I did it to him. It's like when you grab the arm and you extend it like this, so it's like kind of like this. My shoulder's right here. I mean, my shoulder's right here, and I just pull it like this. So like I'm like this, and you're like. And he was like, and he like tapped out. And I was like, bro, you could have just let go. You didn't have to tap out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he tapped out, so he lost that round. But it was pretty cool. I like.
And low-key, one thing I've always thought, I was listening to this on the Joe Rogan, so like shout out to bro. But what he says is that martial arts will always stop bullying. You know, and it kind of sounds like a little bit counterintuitive. But the thing about it is, like as a martial artist, right? Your coaches always kind of push you to say, hey, don't ever use this. Only use it if it's like you need to, right? And the thing about fighting, you see how fighters are always the nicest people. They're always the nicest guys. They're always the most down-to-earth people, because it's like, not to like be philosophical or weird or anything, but it's always like the warriors have always seen the fight, and they see how ugly it gets, and they don't want to see that again. You know, you don't want to be put to that ever. And yeah, I think that honestly with that, like, that'll stop a lot of bullying as well, because if everyone knows how ugly things can get, then they'll just obviously avoid them, because you don't want to be in conflict like that.
Yeah, that's true. And then another thing is like going to what you were saying,
so make your kids little fighting badasses, bro.
Hell yeah,
take them to Dagestan, make them learn wrestling with bears.
Like the only time fighters are mean is whenever they're gonna fight each other, right? But even at that, as soon as the fight ends, that bell rings, they're all lovey-dovey. They like handshake each other, like, man, like, I'm proud of you. You did good, this and that. Like, you realize, like, months up to that fight, they were talking shit. But I mean, obviously, that's just to sell the fight.
Yeah, they don't gotta promote no more pay-per-views.
Yeah, they don't gotta promote no pay-per-views. So but like, you see after the fights, usually 9 times out of 10, they're always, you know, chill with each other. Now, there's a few instances where like the fighters do hate each other, but deep down they still love each other. Like McGregor and Khabib, dude, that was a big rivalry. But even at that, McGregor was, you could kind of see there's this video where like he found out that Khabib was retiring when he saw it, and you could tell McGregor was sad because he still wanted to, you know, be in the cage with him and you know, create that legacy, but he couldn't anymore because, you know,
his father
retired.
passed away.
Yeah. But yeah, I think fighting's good. Also with that, bull riding, bro. Like, I wanna get into that so much, dude. I haven't really gone because I just don't have time or the money, you know, to just go over there, drive like to Lubbock and spend money to get on a bull. And like, it's like $10 a bull.
Yeah, $10 a ride.
$10 a ride, or unless you pay like 25, then you can get on as much as you want. But still, I'm just like, and there's a lot of people there, so you probably only get the chance to get on 2 bulls. So it's just like, you could get your money's worth or you can't. You know, it kind of just depends. And I want to go to a school though, and like actually at least compete for fun though, not to go professional, but for fun. But I don't know. I think bull riding is fun. I took my boy David one time, and well, I took him 2 times.
Twice.
2 times, yeah.
Yeah.
And both times it was pretty fun. I remember my first time, I was like clueless. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. They told me to try on the fit or whatever it was, all the equipment. I put it on. They're like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm getting on right now." I was like, "Yeah," but I hadn't really processed through my head that I was getting on a bull. I was on that bull, and they tied me up or whatever. They put me in a Brazilian knot and not a butterfly. And so Brazilian, the only difference is a butterfly is like I just put it over my hand and I grab it so that if I let go, the rope will just fall. A Brazilian is like I go like this, I put it over, behind my hand, over again, and then it comes back like
so
this.
It's kind of like wrapped around. So
yeah, like that.
You're low-key kind of like you either like ride or die.
Yeah, like that. And I got hung up my first ride, and it was low-key scary. And I remember my second time, I pussied out. I ain't gonna cap. I was like, nah, I'm getting off this bull. And then after that, I got on again on the third bull. I got back on.
I didn't know you pussied out of it before.
I did, bro, because I got hung up. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, dude, you gotta realize that like.
He was scared.
The second time I was conscious, I actually realized what the fuck I was doing, right? The first time I just had no the fuck idea. Like, your first time was kind of like, bro.
Well, that's honestly how I feel every time though, bro. I guess still haven't had that conscious moment. I think for me it's just because it's like, yo, bro, I'm on like a big ass steak right now, bro. Like,
I think it's because you haven't got hurt, bro. I think that's the coolest.
Bro, I got hurt my first ride, bro. My shoulder, I still can't. My shoulder
like
still
hurt,
hurts.
like stepped on or like hurt by the bull, like if that makes sense.
Oh man, I got kicked by one, but like
a lot of the bull riders, say like, you know the sport is meant for you when you get hurt and you get back on, right? Now obviously I never got badly injured, right? I did get stepped on like twice.
That was light work.
And I got like a fat fucking bruise on my leg. Like literally, see if I could show it out. Like this whole part of my leg right here was just all bruised. And bro, my wee too, bro. He like scraped it, bro. I was like, I almost lost my kids, dude.
Ouch, dude. No more mini axles.
That's why I was like traumatized a little bit. I was like, fuck, dude. And I like pussied out the second time, but it's because I got on a ranked bull the second time and not just the jump kicker. And I was like, bro, what the fuck am I doing, bro? I got on the jump kicker and I got stepped on, bro. What the fuck am I doing with the ranked bull, bro? So I was just like, nah, I'm gonna get the fuck off, dude. And then the third time I was like, I'm gonna get back on. I got on the bull and I just did it, bro, because I was like, I ain't a bitch, bro. I'm just gonna get on, bro. And I enjoyed it. I think the first time I was just kind of scared. On the second time I was scared because I did get stepped on pretty hard. And then the adrenaline went away and I was just conscious as fuck. I was like, okay, this can go bad. But then on the third time I was like, I really don't give a fuck anymore. I just got back on. I've been doing it ever since. I gotta get on every bull and just ride it.
I think for me, the thing that always like, I don't want to go to school or nothing. I mean, I don't plan to. I think it's just pretty cool. But I think the reason why I like it so much is because of the culture. That's the thing I love about it so much. Because it's just like a bunch of just crazy country people we just all want to get on bulls. And we know this, our boy Cutter, bro, he came on one of those TikTok videos. He's like missing some teeth because he rode on a bull, and he like he got him like kicked out during a rodeo, which is so sick. And he both still riding, and he's a badass bull rider, bro. Like I seen him like one time, like the very first time we pulled up, I seen him riding the bull. He probably completed it like 2 times over, bro. Like he's actually crazy.
Yeah.
But no, I think just the culture is so sick. Like they're all so welcoming as well. Dude, literally everybody there lets you use their equipment. So that's always pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's not just like in Lobo. Like even when I was in Odessa, people were letting me use their equipment. It's like the whole community's like they just like if you want to ride, like here, just use my equipment, ride. You know, no one's ever really selfish in that space, which is pretty cool. I think another thing that I wouldn't mind trying is bronc riding, but bull riding hurts more in the sense of like if you get stepped on, bronc riding hurts more falling off. Because you get jumped, like, you know, horses just have a bigger spring, so whenever you go up and you fall off, you're falling from pretty high as opposed from a bull. The only thing is with the horse, I mean, it still hurts. It's a heavy animal, but with the bull, you're more likely to get hurt really bad because it's just heavier.
I actually think you get more aura with bull riding though.
Yeah.
You're just like, I ride bulls.
That's true.
It's like hella aura, bro.
And the thing with horses is they're very friendly compared to bulls in a sense. Bulls are still friendly, right? But horses, you'll see when it comes to bronc riding, almost every single horse, I want to say like 99% of the horses, try their best to not hurt the bull rider. I mean the bronc rider. And when it comes to bull riding, 80% of the time the bulls don't try to hurt the rider. The other like 20%, usually if the bull's not in a good mood and he don't give a fuck, or the bull's just new. He's completely new and they're still training him. So like he's already been trained to buck, but you know, he doesn't understand that if he steps on someone, it's gonna hurt him. Type shit. So
yeah, go bull riding. It'll be fire to change your life. And you meet a lot of cool people from it. I met this guy named Pee Wee. Cool ass dude.
hell yeah.
Fire. Chat. All right. Should you stay or should you leave after an ex? What do you think, bro?
It depends on your circumstance, bro.
Okay, that's completely unbiased.
Like if she abused you,
unbiased.
bro. If she abused you, you gotta stay, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Unbiased response. No, but yeah.
Fuck, dude. And that's pretty much it, no?
Yeah. Man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. This was episode 4 of the Unofficial podcast. What do we say? If you made it this far to the end of the video, go ahead and let us know if you want to be a bull rider or a bronc rider and why.
And or if you don't want to do either.
Yeah, if you don't want to do either, if you just want to be a spectator, then just put spectator. But yeah, this was a fun, cool episode. Little weekend recap of what we did. Yeah, we're gonna start doing more. Try to be more consistent with everything.
Yeah.
You got anything to add?
We tried to get a guest. Didn't happen. Hopefully next episode we'll get a guest.
He knows who he is.
He knows who he is. Nah, but still, we tried to get a guest because we said last episode that we'd get someone, but they ended up not falling through. So we'll try to get one this weekend. No promises, but until then, see ya.
Later.